up, guys? Another day, another video, and another day in our little series of Leo season. Duh, it's obviously my birthday series, and obviously it's me, your favorite person on the entirety of the internet, Leo. Duh. Today we're going to be talking about the 20 things that I want to accomplish in my 20s. This is very much a goal-setting video. I am already 20. My birthday was on Friday. Today is August 4th. So now I'm a 20-year-old gal. So yeah, I really wanted to do some goal setting because I thought it was a really important thing to do, kind of like when entering my 20s, to have like a goal set in mind. So obviously if you care about that, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe to the channel. Also show me some love on my socials, which are TikTok and Instagram, which is at What's in Leo's Closet. And I post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So definitely stick around because the series is going to be wrapping up soon. So that is it from me. Leo, let's go get ready. Gang, we've got my handy dandy iPad because I had set all my goals on like my phone on my notes, but obviously we're gonna pull it up here so we can talk about it. But we're just gonna get started. I hope you guys really enjoy this video. I don't know where I got this idea from, but it's here and we are going to roll with it. And right now I'm actually gonna go see Priyanka and Larry for some birthday festivities as well. But okay, let's just get started. It's very early. By very early, I mean it's 10 a.m. when I'm doing this. Okay, so goal number one, and I think it's like one of my top goals. These are not in like chronological order, by the way. Like, it's just the way I thought them in. Is to actually achieve 50K here on YouTube. YouTube is obviously like my main platform, I guess. Whoop. And I really want to achieve 50,000 by the end of my 20s, which I think is doable. I've been consistent and I just really want to share my life with the world. So that's really, really important. That's honestly the big goal that I want to accomplish. And like, I'm so incredibly grateful for everyone that we have. This morning I woke up and it's like we're I think at 266, which like that is so exciting, and I can't believe that 266 people actually like watching me. And on Instagram we're at like, I don't know, what are we at? I think we're at 665, which is also so crazy because I'm like, why do this many people actually want to watch my content? But I'm so incredibly grateful. My TikTok's kind of a flop, so we don't really talk about her. But yeah, I'm so incredibly grateful for everyone that watches me and for everyone that I'm able to help, especially through my cleaning vids, because I see a lot of people commenting that like their rooms look like mine. So this is always so hard to like undo. But yeah, I'm so incredibly grateful for everyone that supports me. So yeah, that's also like a very big thank you to all of you. Okay, that's nice and in my skin. But okay, the next goal that I really want to accomplish is to actually start my own makeup brand that is completely fragrance free. I have a hard time finding products because I have a fragrance allergy. And I know that others also have one, and dermatologists always talk about how they don't like fragrance and skincare and stuff. So starting a makeup brand that is completely fragrance free, especially when it comes to like lip products and like just like random things that you wouldn't imagine fragrance to be in, like especially setting spray and lip products, that is something that I really want to do because it's just really, really important to me as someone who has a really bad fragrance allergy. And it's also something that's just so incredibly, I guess, what's the word? Sorry. It's just so inherently me, like, I can't figure out the word right now. But it's just so me. I love makeup. I love beauty. It's one of my favorite things in the world. And I want, the beauty community to sort of be inclusive in that way. Because a lot of people don't really think about allergies and stuff and commonly known allergens. So creating a company and a brand that focuses on that is also really important, but also to mix that into my political career, because obviously I will never stop my goal of running for office, but it's also like you never really see politicians or people that want to go into politics really talk about beauty and how important that is, and also when it comes to things like animal testing. So it's something that it's very all-encompassing. So I want to create a brand that's fragrance-free, cruelty-free, and also kind of like focuses in on my work as someone who also wants to go into politics and influence policy, because there's a lot of like rules and regulations and stuff. So I don't know, it's just something that I really, really hope to accomplish and just work into my already existing career path. Okay, and goal number 3 is to get my BA, obviously. Oh, my bachelor's degree. So I'm obviously in school. I'm working towards my BA. But yeah, I really want to graduate with my bachelor's. Unfortunately, masters are the new bachelor's right now, but a BA is obviously very good and it's a very big accomplishment. I do want to accomplish that because education is just really important. I mean, Canada is the most educated country in the world. We have a lot of degrees. Almost everyone here has their degree because, again, we're just, I think, held to a very high standard. I've always known that I wanted to get my degree, and I'm doing that right now, and I'm so freaking excited, and I just kind of want to get that over with to move on to like other chapters of my life and to sort of figure out what I want to do a bit more, you know? Okay, and then I think next up, obviously, because I'm going to be finishing my bachelor's, my next goal is to either start a master's or go to law school. I'm still not 100% sure what I really want to do, but I know I want to get some sort of higher education, graduate education. I just think, again, here in Canada, it's really hard to now find a job that only requires you to have your BA. Yeah, that's like the reality of it. A lot of people, again, do have some other degree, and that's typically a master's, and you also get paid more if you have a master's, because obviously more education equals more pay. So definitely starting and maybe completing one or the other. If I do a master's, I really just want to do a 1-year master's. And if I go to law school, obviously that is going to take about 2 to 3 years, but also I'm not 100% sure if I really want to practice law anymore, so figuring that out is really, really important. But yeah, currently leaning towards a master's, still not 100% sure. I'm gonna still be doing my research for the next 3 years, and then I'll decide, but I'm going to go straight into post-grad out of completing my BA. Okay, the next goal I want to accomplish. Yes, I want to do a semester abroad during my undergrad. I think it'll just be like an overall really good experience. A lot of fun, definitely a lot of learning and growing. But also like right now is like the time that I have the chance and ability to do that. So I might as well take it, because later on in life I won't be able to go to another country for like 6 months just to like learn. So yeah, I really want to do that, and then like after completing that semester, just doing a little bit of traveling. So I really want to go to like Europe. Imagine like a semester in like Madrid or like Barcelona. That would be a vibe. I would go to France, but Parisians scare me, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Okay, the next goal I really want to accomplish is visiting Korea and Japan. Me and my brother were thinking of doing it as like a little grad trip, because we both graduate in 27. So making it a cute little like grad trip moment would be really fun. Yeah, I have been wanting to visit Korea for like years now. I love Korean and Japanese culture so much. So I think it would just be like, number one, like loads of fun. but also really good learning experience. But also scares me a little bit because, like, obviously, like, I don't speak Korean or Japanese. I'm really bad at learning languages. Like, that is not my forte. But yeah, I really do want to visit Korea and Japan because, like, number one, Seoul is beautiful. But I want to visit, like, in Japan, I really obviously want to go to Tokyo, but I really want to go to, like, Kyoto as well. Yeah, and, like, like, when you see, like, the summer beach episode in anime, I really want to go in the summer, go to the beach. I know that it's really hot and humid, but I think it would be loads of fun. And just overall, like, the biggest vibe ever. And, like, imagine shopping in, like, the Harajuku district. Like, that would be crazy. And then, like, going and getting a bunch of really cool beauty stuff done in, like, Korea. Like, and they do, like, those deep, like, scalp cleanses and, like, shopping K-beauty. I don't know. I really, really want to go. And the food, I love Japanese and Korean food. It's such a vibe. So, yeah. Really want to do that in my 20s. Hopefully I'll do it as a grad trip with me and my brother. Okay, so one of my other goals is to actually be invited as a guest to Paris Fashion Week. I love fashion. I love looking at, like, all the videos from people who are invited to, like, Paris Fashion Week and everything. And I don't know, fashion is so freaking important to me. Fashion is so important to me, and being able to see, like, designers up close, be on a runway like that up close, like, would be phenomenal. Paris Fashion Week, and I know that New York City Fashion Week are some of the biggest fashion events of the year. Like, I would kill and die to be there. It's literally, like, fashion central. And I've always been, like, ever since I was little, I've loved fashion. I've loved designer. And I just love seeing designer. Like, it's like every time, like, I watch, like, The Devil Wears Prada, I'm like, damn, I wish. I love fashion magazines. I've always loved fashion magazines. I've always been obsessed with them. And fashion is just one of my biggest passions in the world. So being, like, so close to, like, a fashion central is, like, my ultimate goal. And I want to make it there, like, very much, like, again, like, organically and everything, and just being there. I also hate that Keshi's fur gets everywhere, and he's not even allowed in here, like. And then my next goal on my list is to buy my very first authentic Vivienne Westwood piece. Again, I love designer. I've always loved designer. But Vivienne Westwood has always been one of my favorite designers, if not, like, she is my favorite designer. I love everything about Vivienne Westwood. I see runway shows from Vivienne Westwood from, like, back in, like, the 90s, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, it's just so beautiful. And I don't think anyone does what Vivienne Westwood does. You know what I mean? Like, no one does it like Vivienne Westwood does it. And I've always, like, been, like, an online shopper of Vivienne Westwood. So, like, I'll always, like, look at her pieces online. And it's just, like, I'm obsessed. And one of the biggest reasons that I'm such a big, like, Vivienne Westwood fan is because of Nana, the anime. If you know, you know. They are the reason I love Vivienne Westwood, and I can't help but think of Nana when I think of Vivienne Westwood. So yeah, I really do want to buy, like, that first authentic piece, and start a collection of Vivienne Westwood. Okay, now my next goal is, I think, a very big one for me personally, and I hope it helps others. But my next really big goal is that I want to develop a healthy relationship with food. Yeah, I want to develop a very healthy relationship with food. I, again, have history of very disordered eating and an eating disorder. And it's something that I don't really talk about very often, because number one, it's not something I'm very proud of, and I also like, this is why I like actually don't do eat with me videos or like what I eat in a day, because frankly, like, I don't want to project that onto the internet because I don't have healthy eating patterns and I don't eat enough. So yeah, developing a healthy relationship with food in my 20s is really important, especially into letting the trauma that was my teens and my relationship with food, just kind of getting rid of that. So I'm actually starting to see a nutritionist. We're meeting this week to actually discuss my eating habits and everything. We already talked about that. We did our initial intake, but now we're gonna start working together to kind of help better my relationship with food, to start eating healthily, and to just really have that good relationship. And also because it'll probably improve my mental health, as well as a lot of my like issues with my stomach. So that is all very, very important to me, and I want to come out of my 20s with a healthy understanding of food and how important it is for you, because I know it's important for you, but that relationship has always been a very big problem for me. Okay, now we're going on to goal number 10. But okay, for me, my 10th goal is to run for office at least once, even if it's not for realsies, even if it's like as a joke. I really want to run for office at least once. Again, like, I'm gonna run more seriously like later on, but I want to, you know, test out the waters. I don't know, I just think it'll be fun. I've been on so many campaigns already. I know that one day I'll run. Party politics is just, again, complicated like that at times, but I do just kind of want to do it, gain that experience, and use that experience to when I might run more seriously. And if I win, then great, I win, and I'd be so grateful to all of my constituents in like my riding. But yeah, just really gaining that experience is gonna be really, really good for when I decide to run a bit more seriously. And I definitely want to run like provincially, but like if I run federally, I'll run federally, but I care a lot more about provincial politics and provincial issues. The next couple of goals are very political related, because again, if you guys haven't realized by now, I want to go into politics. But my next goal is actually that I really want to work on a US campaign. I know that US campaigns are very different than the ones up here. And again, politicians over there are significantly less progressive than we are up here. But I think gaining that experience down there would prove very, very well for my political career. I think we just gain a lot of like new like insight and stuff, and maybe new like tips and techniques into like our elections up here and things that we could do better. Like, imagine working for like AOC's team. Like, I would die happily. Okay, and then my next goal is I really want to start receiving PR from brands. I don't know, I think it's a good goal to have when it comes to like obviously my life here on social media. I want to start receiving PR because number one, I can use it for giveaways, which like I want to do a giveaway so bad. But like, girl, I'm broke. Like, what? Yeah. But like getting like PR and sharing that with like all my friends here online, which would be so cool for me and very valuable. But also that means I get to try out a lot of new products, and find ones that I might like better than the ones that I use right now. But also getting like PR from my favorite brands would be like to die for, because if I receive PR from like Glossier, I will actually die happily. Like, that is like one of my biggest goals when it comes to PR is receive PR from like Glossier. And if I were to receive it from Rhode too, oh my gosh, I would actually die. So when I do receive my first package, guys, I will definitely let y'all know. Okay, now the next goal that I have is to do at least like one pole performance. I just really want to do like one, and I think it would just be like for the fun of it, honestly, not because I want to actually become like a performer, because like number one, first and foremost, I want to run for office, but I think like doing one performance could be like so much fun. I'm also trying to do like a little brown wing moment right now. How does that look? I think it's cute. So yeah, because I would kind of want to like just become a lot better and just have a little bit like of, I guess, a little keepsake from this era, because pole right now is super duper important to me. Definitely having something that showcases that is going to be really fun for me, and just, you know, to have the really cool videos. So yeah. Then my next goal, very funny, I'm using Glossier right now, is actually to go to a Glossier event and get to like meet the CEO or like staff there. That would be like so like just phenomenal. Like I can't, like if I were invited, I could literally die happily. But also I know that they let you like try out product and play with product and everything, and it's just, I don't know, like going to an event would be like everything. How do y'all think these look? I think that's okay. Okay, and then my next goal is actually to be on the social media team for a politician. I mean, I've done that before, but I want to do it for realsies, like as a job. Like I really, really do want to do political social media. I think it's so important, especially when engaging with a younger audience. Social media really is like just that girl. And like I want to be like that Gen Z behind like all the crazy TikToks. You know what I mean? Like that would be so much fun. And I also just love social media. I love creating content. I think that would just be like perfect for me. Woo. And then along with that, like my next goal is obviously going to be just starting my career. And obviously I want to be set on salary. Having consistency like that is really, really important for me, especially when I'm getting into my mid to late 20s. So yeah, definitely having a career and starting on salary, very, very important. And I love working. I love to work. Working is great. It's just like something that's so crucial to me. I never just want to be at home bored. I want to be working and I want to be making my difference in the world. So I really hope that I am able to do that, because working is just something that's like, it's just important to me. I don't like, realistically, like I love doing social media, but I want to do social media and have a career, because those are two separate things that are both separately important to me. But at the end of the day, my career is the most important thing to me in the world. I love my career, and I want to show people that you can do social media and work at the exact same time. Our next goal is a little bit of a silly one, but it's that I really want to meet Rosalía. Like, you guys know me and you know how much I love Rosalía. My friends know how much I love Rosalía. Like, I am such a motomami. I literally have like 2 of her vinyls. I need her malamente. I have RR or RR. And I have the Motomami vinyl. And I now have like 2 Rosalía Funkos as well, which is so crazy. Like, and I have a shirt, and I have like a crew neck. I really want a poster. Yeah, I just really want to meet her. I want to do like next concert, if she comes to Toronto, I am fighting for my life to be on floor. And if I have to travel to see her, trust me, I'm traveling. And then my next goal is actually to do a modeling event at least once here. Yeah, once here in the city. I don't care if it's like big or small. I just want to try and do a modeling event for like a small designer, a small fashion show or whatever. I just think it'll be fun. It'll be a cool experience to be like, hey, yeah, I did that. So like next year, I know, what's it called? Hers, aka Sarah. What's it called? She actually does like fashion events. And she does her yearly fashion show. So next year, I really want to apply and see if I can get in. But yeah, this all kind of just boils down to the fact that I really like fashion and I want to contribute to the scene a bit. So yeah, definitely being in a fashion show, that'll be fun. And I really hope I can do it. So please remind me to apply next year to Kurz's, because that is going to be so much fun. And then my next goal is actually to watch a show on Broadway. Again, I've seen a lot of like musicals here in Toronto, but I really want to see a show like actually being performed on Broadway. Musical theater is so incredibly important to me, and so is theater in general. So kind of like seeing a show, like for example in like the stage that it was like sort of like meant to be in, is like would be a dream come true. I would love to see Chicago. Chicago would be to die for. Ugh, gosh, imagine. I love Broadway. So yeah, hopefully I can go to New York, see a show on Broadway, and make that dream come true, because that is truly going to be a dream come true. And then my last and final goal for my 20s is to have fun and party. Girl, what? Like, I'm going to have fun and party. I want to dance on tables. I want to be a girl at the club. Like, I am trying to have fun. I want to party. That is just so important to me, because like your 20s are the time that you're gonna party, the time that you're going to go out and get drunk. Like, this is the time that I'm going out, I'm partying, I'm gonna have the time of my life, I'm gonna be dancing on tables. Like, number one, am I gonna wear heels to the club? I don't know, but I am going to go clubbing. I'm gonna have fun, I'm gonna party, I'm gonna make friends. Like, so important to me. So you guys are catching me partying in my 20s, but also remaining responsible. This was a message authorized by Leo. But yeah, oh my gosh, guys, that was 20 things I want to accomplish in my 20s. And I hope you actually really like my makeup look. I think it's really cute. Is my face itchy because of Cashew? Yes, I hate that cat sometimes, but I love him. But obviously if you like this video, like, please show me the love. Please tell me if you agree, disagree with some of the things, other things that maybe if you're in your mid-20s or in your late 20s that you think is really important for me to know as I'm obviously growing up and entering my 20s. Please do let me know. But overall, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I love you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.